guys, it's Katie with Begging for Balance. I'm going to show you with my little dog Skip here, just a little bit about how to make sure the muzzle is fit well. So whenever a dog has to wear a muzzle, you want the basket to be large enough that they can open their mouth and pant. So you can see under his chin here, there's some extra room. That's good. We want that. You want that kind of extra room under the chin so that he can eat, drink, pant, things like that. Now I have these muzzles wrapped with yarn. You don't have to do this, but it's just in case like dogs have to wear a muzzle for longer periods of time. They don't get any kind of abrasion, sores or anything. You want to make sure that the strap, you can't pull this up and forward over their ears. So you want that nice and snug. And then you can check to make sure it's well fit by grabbing the basket under here and pulling out and up. And this strap under his chin should not go anywhere. It shouldn't pull forward too much. So let me make the muzzle too loose, and then I'll show you like an example of what it would be like if it was too loose on him. So here is a muzzle that's too loose. See how when I pull it, it's considerably pulling off his face. I can really pull it off of his chin underneath here. This is way too loose. He could easily get this off if he wanted to. The strap up top, if I go to pull it, I could pull it right off. That's too loose. Hold on. So here's an example. Hang on, Skip. Here's an example of the wrong size muzzle on Skip. You see how there's hardly any room for him. Skip, you're being a good sport here. I know. Hang on, buddy. The basket is too snug. There's not enough room for him to pant. So this is a size 1, I believe. He's actually a size 2, so this is too small. There's not enough room for him to pant. Even though it fits on his muzzle really snug, you see there's no extra room right under his chin here. That's gonna be too small. So we just wanna make sure we pick the right size. And the best way is to measure their muzzle and their head and everything based on the manufacturer's suggestions. You can also kind of guess by the breed. Some of the boxes say like, you know, Labrador, Rottweiler, different sizes. So here's an example of a muzzle that's too large. This is the size 3 on Skip, and if you look, it's way like up over his eyes. There's way too much room in the basket. When I make it snug enough that it doesn't come over his head, he can't see at all. It's right in his eyes. So this is an example of too big.